Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21.
At the 21
start. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. There will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Thompson. Defense is coming after him. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. And the Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll test the right side here. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Quarterback operating an empty set. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure.
Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. as a design quarterback keeper. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score with a run to the right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Back to throw. It's Thompson. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And someone moved just a bit too early. And it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll run it to the left. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The short completion of the tight end. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down in this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Has the first down, still on the move. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Back in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 20. Touchdown, Canes. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st down, it's play action. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. To throw, it's O'Neal. The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
That sack makes it 3rd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, trying to extend the play. Caught near the goal line. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, A&M. Kicking team out for the PAT trial. And there's the point after. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here. And here's the handoff. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown for the U. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Second down after the incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And the big play to start the drive, but now, 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? What a move, breaking ankles and still going. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
And everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
First down and 10. Dropping back, it's Thompson. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Cannot escape, and down he goes. The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. To So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Off the play fake on first down. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. No press here. The defense backing away. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Williams. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you will start to wonder, should I go for this?
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quick throw, the catch is made. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The Hurricanes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offense. The Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Here's the handoff. Breaking tackles. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left, pass caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down after that running play. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
6-yard game sets up a 3rd and 4.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. That's a design quarterback keeper. They stop him, but it's a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Breaking free at the 35. breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is... with football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Thompson. He's escaping the pocket now. Trying to create here on the move. Touchdown, Canes. And the route is on. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
14.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Incompletion makes it second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be... It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's picked off over there. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. So, first and 10 for the offense after that crucial mistake by the defense. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Aggies come up to the line in the hurry-up. Play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught on the outside. It's Williams. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
They look to throw it here on second down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt. And he picked. Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Well, the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown for the U. Just ran away from the defense. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Linebacker shifting around now. Handoff heading left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to throw. It's Davis. He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Or down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over
cover that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The ball is picked off.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Hurricanes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Canes trying to cash in here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. It's 3rd down after that run. To the air, it's Davis. He'll try a pass here. Finds his target. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Defense, ball is free in the backfield. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because...
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the SEC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. They'll return it from inside the 5. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made, a lot of space now. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver for our younger audience.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Miami. No chance to catch him. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Davis. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here.
Oh, the ball comes loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he'll set up to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down.
Touchdown, Canes. Huge play by the special teams. What a moment. Punt return for a touchdown here in the national championship.
Boy, his vision and focus were locked in. I mean, you're right. He's thinking, I'm in the national championship game. It's time for me to make a play and put my stamp on this game, and he did that right there.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. And the Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Back to throw. It's Davis. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the ball to the ground. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Well, this head coach clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Finds his man, has the 1st down. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
It's a quick grab. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on 1st down. There's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Scanning the field, it's Davis. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Nice grab. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got it now inside the 15. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this 1st half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Got a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Trying for a fourth down completion. That's Carr. It's Carr. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Dropping back, it's Thompson. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. And he's able to do that right here.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great time.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
They're going to run it. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka, and Tyrone Wheatley, and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch made down inside the 10. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. Back to pass. It's Davis. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Second down now after the sack. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Going for a big play downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown for the U.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense. They're behind the sticks on second and long here from the 12. Back to pass. It's Davis. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it for a big gain. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working. And the Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Hit just as he throws the ball, and this time it's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Using his legs here. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Fighting him off. Soccer with a strong tackle there. No huddle now for the offense. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 45. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. Second down. We're going to throw it. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
To the air, it's Thompson. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Play action here on 1st down. Pressure is coming. They pressure him and get him. Couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 6th. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Davis. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Toss play to the outside. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Second down and goal upcoming. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Wolverines. Now the all-important extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They'll try the right here. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the runner takes off to his right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So
Throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes a quick grab. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting close to the midfield.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. A running play called on 4th down. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Thompson. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Football comes out. Ball carrier recovers his own fumble on 4th down, but it's a turnover on downs. The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They will claim the second half lead. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. That is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Davis. Quick throw to his receiver, who makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the 1st down, and a good find by the quarterback.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Stewart. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Now here's the toss play. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Hit the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wide out. He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Davis. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. They'll give it to the back. Touchdown, Wolverines. They jump in front here in the 4th. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Thompson. The pass rush closing in. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to
cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's looking to scramble. Finds room at the 30. No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on fourth down. The defense rising up here late in this football game to protect this lead. What a play. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. With the catch, it's Harris. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Wolverines come into the final minute of play, just looking to run the clock out. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. To throw, it's Thompson. Bringing pressure. Some hard running there through a tackle. In the clear at the 25. He's got the first down and more. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. And the Canes will crank up the tempo. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Well, they're showing some fight to the end, Kurt, but they're going to have to come up with a miracle to leave here as national champions.
Yeah, it's a good job by their offensive scoring, but you're right. This is going to be a tough task. Although we have seen some wild things over the years in these championship games. Let's see if they recover this onside kick.
Point after, not right through. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.